Chapter 5: Algorithm and Flowchart. Let's know about algorithm, flowchart, some examples of flowchart, some examples of algorithm, symbols used in a flowchart. Algorithm and flowchart are two different tools used for creating new programs, especially in computer programming. Algorithm. An algorithm is a sequence of set of instructions written in simple language arranged in a specific order to solve a problem. It helps us to think logically and find out the best way to solve a problem. A good algorithm helps us to write effective and efficient program. Let us see a few characteristics of an algorithm. Characteristics of an algorithm: well-defined input, clear and unambiguous, language independent, well-defined output, finiteness, feasible. Advantages of an algorithm: it is easy to understand, it is easy to implement, it is easy to modify. It is written in simple English language. No more. We use algorithms in our daily life too for doing various tasks. For example, while making tea. Rules for writing an algorithm: always begin with start. Statement numbers are written as step 1, step 2, and so on. Language of the statements must be simple. Each statement must be given in separate lines. Last statement should be stop. Some examples of algorithm. Example 1. Making a phone call to your friend. Step 1. Start. Step 2. Pick up the receiver. Step 3. Listen to the dial tone. Step 4. Dial a phone number. Step 5. Say hello. Step 6. Talk to your friend. Step 7. Say bye after talking. Step 8. Put down the receiver. Step 9. Stop. Example 2. Calculate the sum of two numbers. Step 1. Start. Step 2. Input first number, say A. Step 3. Input second number, say B. Step 4. Sum A plus B. Step 5. Display sum. Step 6. Stop. Example 3. To find the area of the square. Step 1. Start. Step 2. Take the side of the square, S. Step 3. Calculate the area, S into S. Step 4. Display area. Step 5. Stop. Flowchart. A flowchart is a pictorial representation of an algorithm. It uses boxes of different shapes to denote different types of instructions. These boxes are connected with arrow marks to indicate the flow of operation according to which the instructions are to be executed. Since a flowchart shows the flow of operation in pictorial form, any error in the logic of the procedure can be easily detected in a program. It is basically the plan to be followed when a program is written. It acts like a roadmap for a programmer and guides him or her to go from the starting point to the final point while writing a computer program. No more. Flowcharts flow from top to bottom and left to right. Advantages of using flowchart. Communication. Flowcharts are a better way of communicating the logic of a system to all concerned. Effective analysis. With the help of a flowchart, a problem can be analyzed in a more effective way. Proper documentation. Program flowchart serves as a good program documentation. Efficient coding. The flowchart acts as a blueprint during the system's analysis and program development phase. Symbols used in a flowchart. As stated earlier, a flowchart uses boxes of different shapes to denote different types of instructions. The symbols and functions of various types of boxes are discussed below. Terminal box. This box is used to indicate the beginning start and the end stop of each flowchart. The box is oval or rectangular in shape with curved sides. A terminal box with the word start is used at the beginning of a flowchart, and the box with word stop is used at the end of a flowchart. Start, stop. Input or output box. These boxes are used to denote an input or output operation in the program. The shape of these boxes is a parallelogram. At the commands that the computer requires in order to give or take data from the output or input devices are put into these boxes. Thus, the statements like input, print, etc. are used in these boxes. Input box, output box. Process box. A process box is used in a flowchart to represent arithmetic and data processing. The shape of this box is a rectangle. Thus, values and arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division are shown in this box below. A is equals to 0. Area is equals to L into B. Decision box. The decision box is used in a flowchart to indicate a point at which a decision has to be made. A decision box is like a rhombus or diamond in shape. It can branch out to more than one alternative points. Is A less than 0? Yes, no. Let us understand different symbols used in the decision box. Symbols meaning less than, greater than, equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to. Flow lines. It is an arrow-shaped symbol. It is used to connect symbols with each other. The arrows are used to indicate the flow of instructions from one part of the flowchart to another. Start, input A, B. Connector box. This box is used to connect two symbols of the flowchart on different pages. Sum is equal to A plus B. A, print sum. Some examples of flowchart. Example 1. Draw a flowchart to add two numbers A and B. Start, input A, B. Sum equal to A plus B. Print sum, stop. Example 2. Draw a flowchart to find the area of a rectangle. Start. Take the length, take the breadth. Area equal to length into breadth. Display the area. Stop. Example 3. Draw a flowchart to display whether a number is positive or negative. Start. Take a number. Is n greater than 0? Yes. Display positive number. Display negative number. Stop. Flowchart symbols at a glance. Symbols. Name of symbol. Purpose. Start, stop box, terminal box. This is used at the beginning and at the end of a flowchart. Input or output box. This is used to indicate input and output of a program. Process box. This is used to perform mathematical tasks, for example, adding two numbers. Decision box. This is used to make a choice between the two options in terms of yes or no. Flow lines. These lines are used to show the flow of control in a flowchart. Connector box. This is used to show flow across multiple charts or pages. Quick review. An algorithm is a sequence of set of instructions written in simple language, arranged in a specific order to solve a problem. A flowchart is a pictorial representation of an algorithm. The flowchart acts as a blueprint during the system's analysis and program development phase. A terminal box with the word start is used at the beginning of a flowchart, and the box with word stop is used at the end of a flowchart. Process box is used to perform mathematical tasks, for example, adding two numbers.